Hello, my name is Brio Hamal, and I am a student in Genetics 311. Today, I'll be going over my Exam 7 mini video. Wow, it's crazy to say Exam 7 mini video. I chose Prompt 2, so for my Exam 7 mini video, I'll be going over VNTR analysis. This is the specific DNA fingerprinting analysis I came up with. I took a deep dive into Bikini Bottom to see who stole the money. Here we can see the sample DNA evidence and possible suspects. So looking at our first locus, we see the DNA sample evidence here. As we go along, we see the victim does not match either one of the sample evidence. So we can take victim out. Mr. Krabs does match both of the DNA sample evidence. So Mr. Krabs can be a possible suspect in who stole the money. As we go along, we see Pearl, Mr. Krabs' daughter. She matches one of the DNA sample evidence, but not the other. So we can rule Pearl out as well. We move along and we get to SpongeBob, and SpongeBob does not match either one of the DNA sample evidence. So SpongeBob cannot be a possible suspect. We finally get to Squidward, and we see here Squidward does match with the DNA sample evidence, so Squidward can be a possible suspect. As we head over to our second locus, we can see the DNA sample evidence here. As we go along, we see the victim does match the sample evidence in this locus. But from before, we know that the victim did not match, so the victim cannot be a suspect. We move along and get to Mr. Krabs, and we see here, ding, 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 Mr. Krabs is a match with the sample evidence in both loci, meaning Mr. Krabs did steal the money. Let's keep moving along to see if any other suspects are possible. We get to Pearl, and Pearl does not match with the sample evidence, and we knew from the first locus that she did not match, so she was not a possible suspect. We get to SpongeBob. He does have one match, but the other does not. And from the first locus, he didn't match, so we know SpongeBob isn't a suspect. Squidward was a possible suspect in the first locus, but as we see here in the second locus, he does not match, so he cannot be a possible suspect. So who stole the money? It was Mr. Krabs. And I think mine is consistent with the suspect and biological parent because Pearl did have one matching allele, but not all. I think it was only right for me to finish off my last mini video with SpongeBob just because my first mini video dealt with SpongeBob as well. Thank you guys so much for your time, and thank you for a great semester. I hope you have a great day and stay safe. See you.